They strike my face. If that's not the most mono red thing I've ever seen. I am here to save mono white aggro. Oh my gosh, what has the world come to where they need me, CGB, to save mono white aggro? What's up, Mesa Falcons? What happened to mono white? Was that the deck that secretly died in rotation? Was Intrepid Adversary that epically huge? Yeah, Boros Convoke was already eating their cereal a little bit, you know, was already up in their business, but they just have evaporated from the meta. I can't remember the last time I played against mono white. So here is a build. This is a much different build of mono white, but is still an aggressive strategy. It is built to juke, jive, and outmaneuver the decks of today. We are going to use Flash. We are going to use the power of instant speed. It's a thinking gamers mono white aggro deck. We have Virtue of Loyalty that makes an instant speed knight. We have Werefox Bodyguard that is an instant speed banisher type priest effect. We have Aven Interrupter, which is an instant speed way of making the opponent plot a spell and then making them pay 2 extra to cast things from their exile or their graveyard, which I will tell you, you're gonna see in this video, that's not flavor text. Mono red hates that. And to add to the exile kind of combinations, we have Invasion of Gobakhan, which has become more and more important here to keep the opponent from using cards like Temporary Lockdown and Sunfall to defeat us. We also flash in Resolute Reinforcements. It's a good deck because it keeps our opponents completely off balance. They have a hard time figuring out what we're up to because it could be flashing in Resolute Reinforcements. It could be sacrificing a clue to draw with Novice Inspector. It could be many different things. And while this deck doesn't play any new cards from Bloomborough, it does use cards that are in the card pool to adapt nicely to a world without the mono white cards that we know and love. We are not running Copper Coat Vanguard. It's not a human deck. Look around. We have humans, but we have a lot of not humans. This is an instant speed, sneaky taxes deck, really, even with Thalia out of the format. And we also have a big beater in Regal freaking Bunnycorn that does threaten to be a turn 3 flipped Invasion of Gobakhan. So you gotta love that from a bunny. On top of that, like, the opponents just don't know what to do with us. And I've been impressed with the win rate of this deck so far. Most of the L's were to my own sequencing errors. Most of the wins felt very strong. I'm excited to give Mono Red a hard time with another mono-colored deck. Mono White historically has been a secret adversary of Mono Red, a kind of deck that can keep it in check, a kind of deck that creates good stats on the board so that their quick little 1-mana instant speed spells don't do everything you want them to do. And this one, with a lot of instant speed options, really messes with their heads. So if you want to see Mono Red going absolutely brain dead and getting hopping mad, this is the video. And then if you want to see me open up Festival in a Box, a new product from Wizards of the Coast, I'm doing a stream later today, which will include some more Mystery Booster 2 openings. So if you want to get an idea of that sweet product that's available, well, while supplies last. By the time you watch this, who knows? But I should be starting the stream within an hour of this video going live. So hopefully see you in the live stream. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Well, right away we get a good test. 40 is ranked 177. Let's go for it. We have Invasion. Will we be able to get to that invasion? Let's start with a little Novice Inspector friend. Leave the opponent guessing what we're up to. There's a Resolute Reinforcements. And an island. Go straight for the Invasion of Gobakhan. Let's get some information about our opponent's hand. And because we have Resolute Reinforcements, let's attack. Whoa. What? What is going on here? What's this deck? I guess I target this. The Floodmoth thing is pretty good. But so is recasting. Like, we have recast value here. Like, what are they gonna do? Bounce this? Yeah, they are. Okay. Our opponent is ranked 177. They're playing mono blue, and they seem to be the most toxic of decks. All right, they can make me pay 2 for this and counter it. Let's just wait. Let them make their choices and get under this. We should be a pretty good matchup if we have flash cards, and we have flashy cards, so that's good. So they should have trouble keeping the invasion in check. What you got? They're gonna do that. Okay. Surveil 2. What do you think their win con is? Are they a Haughty Jin deck? We get this to 2. Our opponent's tapped out, so now's a good time for this. Let's play the Skrelv. That makes their bounce spells really awkward. And let's scry for land. Or land, I said. Impulse. Yeah, it must be Haughty Jin, right? So we need to get our 3rd land and just have even Interrupter available to make their life very difficult. Play at flash speed here. You ready for a bounce spell? They scoop it up. What is their deck? We may never know. Camping rank 420. It's harder than it looks out here. Another high-ranked opponent, and we're on the draw. So let's see how this goes. I'm nervous already, but we have the ossification. We have the interrupter. The mono red deck shouldn't just get to run us over. Scamp. Let's play this. It kind of demands that their scamp deal with it. Like, they don't want to Skrelv around because then they can't remove our things. I don't know, maybe they won't care. Maybe they're the all pump spells. They probably are if they're playing Scamp, right? Yes, please, go all in. Make Scamp huge. Instead we get Challenger. Will they kill Skrelv? You can tell they haven't seen Skrelv in a minute. They have to think about this. Please, please kill Skrelv. I'd love their Scamp gone. Mono red trying to think, LOL. All right. Do we do this? Maybe we do. Yeah. Do we have to take out the Scamp though? I think if I think if they just have it, if they're like, ooh, on the play I win on turn 3 with Scamp, whatever, right? It's best of 1. You can't play around God draws all the time, and doing so won't win you the game. You might stop a God draw and then just lose to the card advantage, which is the bind that mono red puts you in now, because that's fair. You get the Ire. Ire's really good. They get to kill the Skrelv just because. And yet, they don't do it. Ain't that something? And back down to a 3-1. I can name Ire so it takes their whole turn, and then they crash into the Anointed Peacekeeper, and they still kill the Skrelv. Or we can play an Aven Interrupter. I think it's you. Let's see this hand. There's a Cell Sword, aka Burn Together. Burn Together for 3 mana's not nearly as good, but right now it's Dreadmaw's Ire, right? Right now it's Dreadmaw's Ire. So the opponent, they play this. This goes up to 5. They sacrifice it. It's not lethal yet. So Dreadmaw's Ire it is. Gotta get this scamp off the field and not be dead, which might be asking a lot. Or I have to get to next turn where I can have the interrupter. Is this +2? It is. God, that's good. So is that enough now to win the game because they drew the untapped land? This goes to 5, this goes to 7. 7 minus 3 is 4 plus 7. We're dead. We are dead because they drew the land. Frustrating. And if I left them with the challenger, I still think we'd lose this game. That's the problem. So if I had played Warden on one and Warden could get into these blocks, we wouldn't be dead. So the mistake was the Skrelv. Like, above everything else, the mistake was the Skrelv. You have to remember now that these decks don't even play Shock. When you see a Scamp, they don't even play Shock. You should play the Warden instead. On the draw again. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's not great. But, hey, we got Bunnycorn. What could go wrong? Temporary lockdown? Please. Couldn't be me. Wabbit? Ooh, resolves? I expected to know more lies. But sure. You can play your little removal spell. That implies there isn't a lockdown. Now this might be a counter spell. Let's go for Peacekeeper. Season of Weaving. Outrageous Robbery. Esper Control. Step Between Worlds. Their hand is horrible. So this is kind of a sweeper. Season of Weaving. They can mass bounce. So we will name Season of Weaving. Step Between Worlds. What the heck are they doing? Now they're in trouble now. I mean, plotting Step Between Worlds is super expensive. They have Anchorage power up, but they don't want to do that. Okay. They topped another Smite. That's about as good as you could get. If you could stack your deck, that's what you'd do. And they want fresh 7. Sure. Let's see how that goes for me. Oh my lord. They're gonna hate this. Oh my lord. Oh no, what have you done? I choose Sunfall? Look at their hand, it's so bad. It's so bad. There's gonna be a Smite. Do I care? Not really. I can get this down and get around the Smite very quickly. But I think I'm better just holding up the interrupter / reinforcements forever. Yeah, those Smites aren't looking so hot now. What you gonna do? Augury. Dude, their deck is a something. What a control pile. They're looking at a No More Lies. So we should just wait. I guess they can also do a smite. Smite doesn't matter, just wait. Nothing matters. Play this vendor. Keep pumping this bunny. Why not? I like flying. Put a roll over there. Sure. Could go for lethal, but it wouldn't resolve, so no point. And we're good. Like, we are definitely good here. Drop them to 2. Trigger. They're gonna be like Sunfall. I'm gonna be like, nah. You love that position. Heck, even if it resolved, the reinforcements would get them. Give it to him. Out of there. Destroyed. Well, that wasn't so bad. Ah, almost got there again. Next foe, Inco. Yeah, we're on the play this time, so we get straight into novice inspections. Look, I'm not saying I'm good at inspecting. I'm new to it, okay? Let's go right for the vendor. No rolls to speak of yet. There is an awkwardness with the vendor's ability. I guess it gets better when we invade Gobakon, though. Uh-huh. Do need one more land, although I'll take interrupters. We can play the tempo game if we untap in a good position from here. They're taking 4 a turn. We're countering their stuff. That's fine. Looks like they want to play Esper Control. We'll show them what's up. We're going to make them absolutely miserable. Yeah, that adds to the misery for sure. Hornlock Whale. I don't think they'll have a sweeper next turn. They're looking at 5 mana sweepers if they want to get rid of the interrupter. Also, if they cast this as just a tapped whale, what do we think? All right, they based. Base is pretty good. Let's invade Gobakon. Deadly Cover Up is the card out of there. Put a roll here. Swing here. Bunny. Bunny's good, but not what we're looking for in this matchup. Is just a big meatball, as they say. Let's see what they do now. Soul Partition, sure. You gonna make me cast it again? You've got 2 mana open. What you got? Did you top a No More Lies? You did? My God, the deck stacking is real. Hey, indeed it is. Good Lord. Yeah, please stop getting lucky. It's obnoxious. Hi. Casting from exile costs more. If I attack here and they get rid of this, that's annoying, but we try it. At least it resets. And they did let me have my scry. Interesting. Another flashy card, but it doesn't get through a Biza. Yeah, so they were probably thinking they could do the Hornlock Whale, but it costs 2 more to cast from exile because of the Interrupter, and it costs 2 more because of the invasion, so they can't. And now they're going with Soul Partition, which, you know, it's fine. We've got 2 mana up. Let's see if we can hit a land here. Okay, we can't, which means next turn, we're gonna have to get a little lucky. At some point, they're going to slam this whale, right? There you go. Nice big 6/6. Am I missing something? When it enters tapped unless it's your turn. Enters tapped unless it's your turn. I'm thinking of it backwards. Which makes way more sense. The way they're doing it makes way more sense. I've got some blockers. I'll be okay. Pass. Wow. Let's go for another interrupter. Once again, they won't be able to use the whale. They rob me? Good. That's expensive, and their stuff is going to cost more to cast from exile. That is totally fine. We do the thing where we put the thing here, and we go to combat, and we transform our invasion, and I'll keep land, because right now it seems to be our bottleneck. And we pass. We've got a growing protected flyer again, and my opponent has stolen some weird mono white cards that are going to cost extra. Also, if I plot them with my interrupter, it's such a win. Does it, wait, does it owner become plotted? It becomes plotted. Plotted. Okay, I assume it goes into their plot zone? Question mark? We'll see. I don't know what's going on anymore. Hey, you ever gonna try to like turn the corner? Yeah, there you go. I mean, I want life total go down so their next Beza doesn't gain them life. If we can take enough damage, that can work, but it's unlikely from this position because this interrupter is going face. Yeah, they got another one. I think we just do this. Yep. Another one. You guys getting convinced by interrupter yet? Are we doing it? Bonnie Corn still doesn't get around all the biggies and just goes in the lockdown, so we pass. And we have another interrupter on deck. These are going to cost 4 more to be cast from exile. And they know they're casting into another interrupter. In that case, probably should have done Bodyguard instead. It held up 2 Foundries for no really good reason. Another one. This is insane. What you got? Show us your talent. Not today. Shifty mono white. Mr. Illusion. Okay. Jeez, I wonder, are you playing blue? Or are you a liar? Interesting hand. Me on the draw again? Of course it's mono red. Liars. Liars. One and all. On the draw, can we win? Unlikely. We need something to go wrong. But we can try to disrupt them. Just make them play tricks at a time where they'd rather build up a board. Yeah, see that? We didn't take any damage. Hey, really? Ow. Resolute reinforcements. Chump block. Life totals everything, right? They didn't show us a trampler last turn. They plot. Nice. Come on, put something on the stack so I can make this cost 2 more. Come on. Oh my god, just Magic the Gathering, come on. Oh, come on, you master. You master of the universe, come on. Not this time. Not this time. We're keeping this around. They just pass back to me, I'll just clue. Doesn't matter to me. They plot again. You know what? Then we want to play the Interrupter, right? Make them cost 2 more to cast? We love that. All right, we're coming after you. My plan is on the field. They missed a land drop. Now casting from exile costs extra. My poor Steel Seraph might get raged upon. Dreadmaw Ire or whatever it is. They didn't have it before. Let's see what happens. They could have been saving it. It's possible. Okay, Monstrous Rage, sure. And then 15. Okay. Sellsword is 12. Okay. We invade Gobakon. One mouse to rule them all. Yeah, there's the cell sword. Do I need lifelink here? I don't think so. Not with the cell sword costing 5 mana. I could go vigilance, but what am I blocking? Am I blocking this at all? I'm not, right? So forget it. We are going lifelink. Dude, what are you gonna do? You gonna rage here for a +1/+1 counter? No sense in holding this back. We've got a foundry block up if they go hasties. They're taking 9, 10, 11 next turn. If I'd popped them with the foundry, they could have been dead next turn. Is that the right play? And to just have nothing back and make them deal 18 to me from here? Maybe that was the play. I guess they wouldn't be dead though. They'd have a blocker. And I did know about it. Yo, anytime. The scamp sacks itself, so there is definitely a case for saving something, but you kind of need every spell here, don't you? We go to 11. We draw. Another one. We can't make them block. Get another one out of there. Reduce their options. Why wouldn't they draw the third monstrous rage? All right. What we need this turn. 4 life here. 3 points here. And then next turn, they're just dead in the air. But we have to get to that turn. So we should hold back a little bit. And put some blockers in the way. And our blockers won't die because we can sack a light shield array. But they're just dead in the air. We just have to get through this turn. We don't want the Heartfire hero to die. That would be bad. They want to put a lot of power on the scamp. So I think we want like this. If they top decked another sword, I guess they're good here, right? But make them have it. A cell sword, specifically. Well, if we'll just pass to damage. Okay. Like, nothing's really dying here that I can't replace if they're not going to make the play. All right, in that case, we will sack now. We got them to target the reinforcements. Like, I don't know if they plan to live somehow, but I don't think they can. They want to block. Yeah, that's their plan. It was to block. Okay. So they're at 10. They block here. They take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is lethal. Imagine trying to block. Pumps. Game. Die, you stupid deck. And your Jace avatar and your otter sleeves. You're scum through and through and you can't hide it. It's lipstick on a pig. On the play, Wardens? Are the Wardens good? Obviously they're better in Convoke. Obviously they're better in Convoke. This is definitely a very medium hand. Where's my Anointed Priest? Where's my Invasion of Gobakan? Where's my Bunnycorns? Do I ever draw a Bunnycorn in this game? Yeah, come at me. Yeah, how do you like it? There's a Peacekeeper. 2 Wardens on deck. Ah, just make your play. All right, well, you're not attacking then, right? Please do. Please attack. Please. Come on. Okay. Cool. I'm blown away by their stupidity. Mythic mono red, by the way. Maybe they have a plan. Maybe they have a big plan. Maybe it's a really, really good plan. You. Okay, look at that hand. Lightning Strike, huh? 2 more challengers and a mouse. And a Slick Shot Show Off. I'm naming Lightning Strike. Two more to cast, but I only put 15 lands in my deck. Now what do I do? Well, topping land helps. Nice. Pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. Now plot that show off. Okay, they will not plot that show off. But this is a card advantage engine, and it's a problem. Do they want to double block? They ain't got the guts. They do not have the guts. That's what I thought. Big bunny. All right, this turn is Interrupter. Oh my God, back-to-back land? Oh, all right. Well, that gets plotted. I love that they tap out for that. They're gonna have problems now. Bunny corn. Let's do it. Let's just get busy. Yes. Yes. Now I can tap these, and then it has vigilance, right? big bunny. Coming in. Let's see if they can navigate this board. They strike my face. If that's not the most mono red thing I've ever seen. Ryan's from OKC. That's Oklahoma City. I know that because I'm American. Plot. New deck coming through. Who dis? Let's hold the bunny. Actually, maybe you're just supposed to slam bunny because it scales. And this we can hold up along with interrupters, but we've got 2 interrupters. This is fine. We are fine. There was stick there. Why? Oh, because they could have ruckused. They could have ruckused. Peacekeeper? Hello. You know what's fun about this? Nice plot. What if your spells cost more? Could you still play them? Oh, I love this. Oh my god, the interrupter is going to clown them so hard. The first thing they put on their stack is getting interrupted, and they won't cast another thing this game. They are going to hate this so much. All of these are going to cost another 2 to cast from exile. Come on, put it on the stack. Come on, do it. Do it. God, I hope they stick around to see that I have 3 of these. Yes! Yes! Oh, oh, you plotted it. They plotted it. They really plotted it. They'll never cast it now. Oh, please. Come on. Yes, show us. Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god. That's what you get. That's what you get, Mono Red. Thinking you can plot on me. Invade! Kubakan. Look at all this flash. No one drop is sad, though. Able Passage. You're trying to hide what's in your hand. Let's drop the Bunnycorn, though. If we had a 1-drop at any point, the invasion might have been flipping the very next turn, which could have been epic. But let's see what they're up to. Maybe I was supposed to just invade there. If they kill the Bunnycorn, I'm going to feel sad. And it's green-black. It's definitely green-black. Oh, no responses? What's all this? Splunking. The combo. The combo deck. What do we do about this? Eclipse? I mean, let him sweep the board. Try to ignore the Vine Lashers. Pitiless Carnage, they want to plot it themselves, and Interrupter can really mess with it. But what about Nissa? I think it's Splunking. I really think it's Splunking. Come on, lands. Lands gotta get there. Yep, kill the Bunnycorn, that's fine. Lands do not get there. New bunny. Did they draw land? I didn't. They shouldn't either. They plot. Beautiful. Oh, they did. But they don't play the Vine Lasher. Yeah, they're combo nation deck. Well, now with Aven Interrupter and a bunny getting bigger, we're doing just fine. We can chill. Tempo gaming. They splunk, they don't splunk. This is really gonna mess up their plot plans. They're gonna hate this. And it's gonna get bad for them really fast. Virtue. Do we hold that up as well? No. I think we keep... Well, what do they gotta do? They gotta play a Nissa, right? You gotta pay for this Carnage. That's really gonna mess with them. But they don't want a Carnage next turn. They might want a Splunk. Yeah, let's just go combat, add our counters, pass. And then we're probably bodyguarding Nissa. Mm-hmm. They didn't play the Nissa, though. They plotted again. They still cost mana. Let's go for the Resolutes. That's a lot of damage. That's 10, 11, 12. We just need 2 permanents. This is 1. This is 2. Math is good. Get that thing out of here. All face. See? They think they have another turn, but they're wrong. We finally get to see the Bunnycorn do its thing. Rank 67. I bring forth Mono White from the ashes of despair, but no longer a brainless curve-out deck. A deck that jukes and jives. Hero. Invade. Rage, Sellsword, Banesplitter, all this stuff, right? So with the mouse, it's got to be the Sellsword. It's just the card that causes the most drama. Now we're going to take a big bump. This is going to hurt. Then we have Bodyguard to try to stabilize it, and we'll keep working on Invasion. So that's 6. We're at 14. If I play you and name Rage, they can still get through anything I try to play. So we'll just do this. See what they do here. Getting scared yet? Challenger. Target the mouse? Yeah. Love that. They weren't ready for that one. They go to 9. I go to 9, rather. All right, transform this. Peacekeep. Let's see what we got here. Aha! Then I will name Burn Together. Get that off the menu. Get you. I don't want to give them back the mouse. I do want this. Transform. Counters. Let's start scaling up. No, that's a play. Let's see what they exile. Please be a land. It's another Banesplitter. Gross. Okay. Won't protect them here, though. See what they choose. Obviously you. Okay, sack. 5. Scary. Too many lands. Scary. But what you got in there? Get that show off into exile. Can't plot it from there either. So now it costs 4. What's that 3? Oh, red and 3. Okay. Attack here, transform. Attack here. Do we power up Foundry? I think we do. Yeah, because we got Vigilance. We're at 5. Let's do it. This should be dead next turn, which makes them end it here. And they shouldn't be able to. We've got a 4/4 indestructible potential blocker. This should be 4 damage if they fling it. Not 5. Tight game, tight resources. Top 100 mono red makes me want to vomit. Can't even run burn spells. Gotta run pump effects. Yep, cast it. And then nothing. That's right. Okay. Bad draw, but let's see if we can hit off the top. We've still got a clue. Wait. Okay. Sus. What's up? Can they find it? If I don't close here, it's on me. Yeah, I think we missed it. I think they've got me. No? Because they have to chump, they go to 1, and they still have to spend 5 to do this, and the Swift Spear is still that size. They still have to get past me here. And they top deck... what? They needed another one of these, but even then it's hit by Peacekeeper, right? So they can't go Bane Splitter and Burn together because that would require 6 mana because of the Peacekeeper. Well, they got a hero. That ain't it. That doesn't give it haste. That's another land. Nothing here as first strike. They're dead. Out of there. Well, if mono white is back to slaying mono red, I am down for it. I am here for every bit of this. The Mesa Falcon of the day is Garrett Cornett. Garrett, you're cool. Thank you for becoming a member and supporting the channel. The comment of the day, the first one that I see when I open up my channel here, that's not from a bot. I see you, bots. Unless this is a bot. Is AI? Never mind. We don't need to talk about it. This one comes from Slippy Kicks 3559. The comment is on the bunny control video, and it says, "Damn! That flood against Urabrask was so rough. That was a lot," capitalized, "of land off the top. LOL. So many cards seen." Yeah. Magic be that way sometimes. Suck it up. Get through it. Compose yourself, angry nerds, and go do what apparently most of you do. Leave a comment, vent it out somewhere on the internet, and then get on to the next one. Because that's the only way to Mythic, baby. This deck, I won a lot of games with this deck. I think I lost once. Did I lose only 1 game with this deck? And it was because I played a Skrelv instead of a Warden on turn 1? Well, at least I would have had more turns. I don't know. There's something to this. People do not know what to do against this pile of cards. So if you are feeling, if mono white was your jam, which often was in the meta in the last several years, mono white would get up there in meta share. And like I said, it's good against red. Mono white is supposed to keep red in check. And right now, nothing is keeping those scumbags in check. So if you want to help keep red in check and watch them get super flustered, honestly, knowing how flustered they probably are when they're unable to cast their spell because of invasion / peacekeeper / interrupter, that is a beautiful feeling and should be encouraged and should happen more, quite frankly. So if you want to try a new take on a mono white aggro, an old classic, this feels very different from mono white and at the same time seems to have good matchups. It outmaneuvers decks full of temporary lockdown, for example. It outmaneuvers Sunfall very well, and it still keeps up with mono red. So I do recommend it. It doesn't play a lot of new cards, but maybe you already had a bunch of these cards in your collection from decks in the past. So go out there and give it a try. Let me know what you think. It definitely did better than I expected. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Go check out the live stream if you're watching this right after release. You're cool.